this is Ole Miss team that scores a lot, and you guys held them down really well for most of this game. Just what was the key for y'all on defense to slow down an offense that have been scoring pretty highly in the last few games?
So we usually realize that first and foremost, they're an amazing transition team. A lot of their points come off block shots, and then obviously in transition. Al is just so hard to stop in transition. We know that from playing with him last year. Jalen Brakefield is really patient in transition, and then just limiting those top four guys. Murray, Morrell, Flanagan, and Brakefield. We realized after watching that LSU game that those four guys scored 80, they're 87 points, and the bench only shot 7 shots. So we realized that if we want to win that game, it starts with those 4 first.
Nathan, right here.
Dylan, 40 points in the paint for you guys. It just seemed like there were a lot of opportunities open for you, Janai, Jalen, other guys. I guess, what did you see in the scouting report, and what did you see that worked well?
Yeah, the scouting report was kind of to avoid the paint, really, because, those two bigs are just insanely hard to stop. Insanely hard to score on and stuff like that. 175, they're 1 foot. They're second in the country in block shots. So the scouting report is not really to go inside, but if we did, dribble it out or pass it, and I guess we just found the open man. That's pretty much all it was. We weren't just going in there one-on-one and going up because they're trying to send that. So pretty much dump offs is where it was at.
Lior, there was that first half play with you and Al, where you just kind of got a lot of the crowd going, but just kind of blocking him down a bit. Can you take us through that play from your eyes? If you kind of noticed like being on Al specifically.
Me and Al are the same class, so we had our time at Auburn, so we've had some battles in practice, but Al's a great player, and just it was pretty cool, matching up against him. And we knew the scouting report, and we were able to help each other guard and make plays.
Dylan, there's been a lot for you guys. Y'all have been up big in the second halves of games. It kind of faded a little bit. How important was it tonight for y'all, especially as that bench unit, to get that big run? I think y'all went 12-0 there in the middle of the second half, just to have one of those runs like that in the second half.
Yeah, coach was really adamant about finishing the second half strong. We get up 30, and we kind of just relax. But during that TV timeout, he was like, "This is the same position we were in against LSU. Up 30, it was my turn. We stopped playing team basketball." And so he was very adamant about that in that TV timeout, and we saw the adjustments and made it, and kind of just applied pressure to it.
My question is for the both of you. Y'all been here for 4 years now. What's been clicking this season that maybe you haven't seen in previous years?
I just say that we're deep at every position, and not only that, we have each other's backs at every position. So if one guy's off, we got another guy coming in, and we're going to support each other through that. And I think just having that at each spot and position has just allowed us to be effective every night.
Yeah, no, I agree with that and second that. But this is like the closest team I've ever been on, and everyone had each other's back, like he said. It all started back. I'm gonna keep repeating this, but it all started back in the summer when Bruce Pearl was adamant about us, eating together, hanging out together, making sure that we're always together. It's a very tight knit group. Everybody talks to everybody, and that's just kind of rare. And we all hang out. There's no cliques on this team, so it's just fun to be on a team that's everyone's like your genuine friend and your genuine brother. So that's kind of where I see the difference in the past couple of years.
You are kind of going on what you all just alluded to. All 11 guys who played scored in the first half, and 11 guys play at least 10 minutes tonight. Is that best case? Is that what you want it to look like?
Yes, sir. I've said this a few times, but Coach Pearl's always said to me specifically, staying right and ready. And not only that, just teammates having my back. We're supporting each other, and it's a good feeling when you know that if you're not having the best night, someone's going to come in for you, and you can support them with that.
Dylan, 42 points in the paint tonight, 12 from you. What were you guys seeing from Ole Miss's defense that allowed you to be so successful down low?
Really just the play calls. Like I said, we weren't really trying to scout to go into the paint, but a lot of guys just kept helping up, and we realized that if our guards would drive, the bigs would help up, and with the backside wide open, no one was crashing down. So, and that's really pretty much it. The coach had it really well scouted.
Following up earlier, you mentioned kind of knowing the Al scouting report. You played Al on the scout team this week. What was that like to kind of to take that role of just pretending to be Al, but then actually go against him after that in the game itself?
Yeah, so on some practices, I'm actually playing on scout and playing the other team, which kind of helps me because I get to run their plays in practice. So during the game, I can see if their coach calls something like, "Oh, I ran this," and so I know what spot to be in. So yeah, just knowing what spot to be in, and what everyone's doing. It's just really helped me that game to be in the right spot and be able to make plays.
Dylan, last possession, Ole Miss gets a run out, Cheney gets the chase down, AD blocks the last two. You guys come out on the floor celebrating like it was a buzzer beater. I mean, what does that say about this team and just kind of y'all, especially the closeness?
First and foremost, I just want to say, I apologize if that came off as classless because that's not who we are. Storming the court up 30. So that's the first and foremost thing. I apologize if that came off as disrespectful. It wasn't any disrespect towards Ole Miss. Like you said, it was more towards, a genuine friendship and being proud of our first of all, I think it was Aaron's first field goal made. So that was fun. And then for it to be on a 7-5 dude, it's just, testament to his hard work. And then obviously, like you said, Cheney coming out almost hitting his head on the rim, which is insane. It was just like the most crazy play I think I've seen in a while. And it's just insane the game got to end on that. And like you said, pretty much just shows how much we love and care for each other.
Yep, right.
Hey guys, this is for both of you. A win like this over an opponent like this, how much confidence does that give you going forward into the season?
Yeah, we were already confident in who we are. I think everyone's question mark is we haven't played anybody our strength of schedule, so we kind of locked in and made sure we were the most excited team to play our second ranked opponent this season, and try to get a quad one win if that's what it ends up being. But at the end of the day, we approach every game like it's another game, and really care less what the critics say. We gotta make sure we're the best, most physical, most excited team to play every game.
Yeah, just going off what Dylan said, I think just when we bring our effort and energy, that's when we're best. So it doesn't really matter who we play, Sometimes we can be our own worst enemy, and the fact that, if we're flying around making plays, we can run with anyone. And I think if we continue to do that, we'll have continued success.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.